Wild Bill Hickok and the Flaming Arrows held a meeting at his shack. Morrell, hearing of the meeting, went out there with several of the Phantom Raiders to give Hickok a little surprise party.
Gentlemen, think you can stand another jolt without staggering?
Get away from in front of that rock. Work fast. Don't make too much noise.
Now, gentlemen, we mustn't forget to be very careful, because we can never tell who's hanging around listening.
I think that'll just about do it. Get around on the other side. Take those crowbars now. Wake under it so it'll roll. All right. All together now. Sure. Couple of you get down there and find out. After all, beat it back to the main hideout. You boys stay here until I get back.
I get back. you. Think you can drive it back to town?
Sure.
Is this team and buckboard all for us, Mr. Hickok?
It's for nobody else.
Gosh, Mr. Hickok, it's sure lucky you thought of putting us in that back room. We'd have been smashed down there with your cabin.
Luck has nothing to do with it, son. I'm always expecting trouble in one way or another, and the best way to avoid it is to be prepared for it. Now, you fellas get aboard and head back for town.
Oh, I guess.
And Boots, you take it easy now.
What?
Aren't you coming with us, Mr. Hickok?
No, I've got a couple of fellas back yonder in the hills that I've got to take care of. Good luck.
Bye, Mr. Hickok.
Bye. Come on, Dave.
Where have you been? Your mother's worried to death.
We're having a secret meeting of the Flaming Arrows.
Sure. Flaming Arrow. Well, what's that?
Secret society Mr. Hickok formed among us fellas.
That's right.
Right, too. Yes, we got a secret password and everything. And if we send a Mr. Hickok, he comes tearing out here to us. And if he sends the word to us, we go tearing where he is, see?
That's right.
Are there many of these flaming arrows?
Yeah, all over in the Cameron outfit, everywhere.
Well, it's the first I ever heard of it. What's the password?
Our country.
Billy. What do you think of it, Bruce?
I like the idea.
By the way, where'd you kids get this rig?
Mr. Hickok gave it to us. He took it from two phantoms he arrested.
Boy, those are run.
Yeah, but where are you going to keep it?
In the old barn we use as a clubhouse.
Well, you better feed your horses and bed them down for the night.
All right, goodbye. Goodbye.
I'm right glad to know that you're a particular friend of Bill Hickok's, Mr. Stedman.
Yes. I'd like to see him at once.
I hear that he just rode out of town to meet the Cameron outfit.
Is there anyone here representing the Cameron outfit?
No. Oh, maybe this gentleman here can give you that information. Mr. Bruce, this is Mr. Stedman. Mr. Stedman is a big cattle buyer from Chicago.
I better make your acquaintance, sir. How do you do, Mr. Bruce? Could you tell me who I would have to contact in order to buy the Cameron cattle coming up from the south?
Why, I think Miss Ruth Cameron and Bill Blakely, that outfit, are in full charge right now.
Have you any idea when the big herd will arrive in Abilene?
Well, I'm expecting a report on that any minute, sir. And by the way, it's a fair question to ask you, what you'd be willing to pay for that stock?
$45 a head on the hook.
I see. Where are you stopping, Mr. Stedman?
Well, I haven't found quarters as yet.
Well, I'd be happy to have you for my guest, sir, if you'd like.
Well, thank you. Thank you, sir. Will you have a drink?
We've been fighting to break up that Cameron outfit. And now the time has come when we must do it. I'll be willing to admit that all our work has gone for nothing. Unless we do it now, in a few more days it will reach Abilene. And that means that we have lost, and lost everything. We will break up into 4 bands. The first will strike at the Cameron herd and break it up, even if they have to kill 1/3 of the stock. The second will attack the wagon train and show no quarter. The third will join the vultures. I've already made a deal with those renegades, and they're ready to strike. The 4th band will engage the Gray Eagle tribe, in case they decide to interfere. That'll take care of the Cameron outfit from all directions. Do you understand? Strike! out much longer. I think I'll try to get through to the fort for help.
Let me try.
No, your place is here with Ruth. But, kid, you just stay here and take care of things.
Are making their last stand. We've got to beat them. You get to the fort and I'll go get Great Eagle's help.
How? What say, my blood brother?
I come to ask your help. My white brothers are being attacked by the phantoms. Will my blood brothers go to their help?
Big Thunder has spoken.
We may have to make a run for it. to save them? Will the Phantom Raiders continue their vicious attacks against the Texans? Will Ruth and Buddy be trampled to death by the stampeding cattle?